The unconventional founder of Unconventional Hotels, this new project that will help the hotel industry to welcome in the right way those guests I call unconventional guests, people with special needs. In this case, we're talking about special food needs, vegan people, vegetarian, celiac one, and so on. And we are here with in Principe di Savoia Hotel, Italian, and with chef Fabrizio Cadei, the main chef. And thank you very much for this interview.
Welcome.
And we want to know about your experience, about how the Principe di Savoia is going to respect the 3 golden rules about breakfast. The 3 golden rules, I want to tell them. The first one, it's about to have good products with good suppliers in order to have a good products for those unconventional guests. The second one is about the people working with him that are trained, so the people need to be trained in order to welcome in the right way those unconventional guests. And the third golden rule, it's about communication on buffet, so offline, and communication on website, online, and with other strategies. So let's talk about your experience.
Well, actually, in the last few years, we have to really improve the breakfast service at the Principe di Savoia, because we do recognize the people looking for healthy breakfast. They're also looking for products that are celiac, that are bio products, so very genuine,
organic
product. And that's why we set up a large buffet where we also have an angle or a corner, but we do also have only organic product as bread, croissant, marmalade, jam, and so on. There's we do also have a large English breakfast for our foreign customer. We train the staff in the restaurant in terms of let them know what kind of product we do have to have that for the celiac. In the last 2 years, as I said before, the celiac people they increased about 25%. Used to have only 1-2 person at least a month, and now we do have about 15 a week, for example. So we are prepared to buy product for celiac, but we also producing internal the Principe di Savoia in our pastry room, bread, pastries, and muffin for the celiac people. We also do the thanks to our supplier organic eggs. We do also have this a white eggs that are quite uncommon eggs, because normal people they do use the grey eggs. We did buy and we found a wonderful organic egg white that we also serve for omelette, fried eggs, for any kind of request.
So you also communicate this value about your breakfast on the buffet and how you communicate it.
We do have every single product translated in Italian and in English on the buffet, but that's on the social network through I would say Twitter or Instagram or even Facebook. We do publish our service breakfast, because we do really believe that in the future there will be also an increase of the people looking for it. That's why our revenue comes from the breakfast is about nearly 1/3 of our total revenue in a restaurant. That's why we do consider the breakfast very important, and we're also thinking that it's the main meal of the day that everyone's looking for to have it in a right way. We have to serve at the end a warm juice of vegetables, as we invented in the last few months. I make a sample like we did prepare an artichokes tisana, I would say, like warm drinks made with artichokes leg, some anodized flavor, and we blanch them, we bring to boil them for about half an hour, and we serve it warm to make our digestion much easier during the day.
We're going to try next in the next weeks this kind of new recipe. And so you notice the unconventional hotels want to be also that bridge that connect unconventional guests with hoteliers industry. And have you noticed, like in my experience, that also people that doesn't have those special needs, they want to just enjoy and experience, have something new to experiment. And so why not to have this kind of choose also for normal or conventional people? What do you think about it?
I do believe that
all about the same table.
Yes, I do believe that what we should do, especially in hotels, is to make a buffet for breakfast special, and let the customer choose their own breakfast. That's what really I do believe, because most of the hotels in Milan, especially in Milan, they still present breakfast a la carte. So the customer has a long list of products to choose one from.
Just technical thing.
Well,
like when you have to buy a car, you just read some technical stuff. Okay, but I don't buy a car because of the technical stuff. It's because about emotion.
Considering the people that we do have Principe di Savoia, but that's in Milan, most of them are businessmen, so they don't have a lot of time, but they still like to enjoy their breakfast. I do recognize that. That's why we believe that the margin to improve our breakfast still on, but I suggest to many other hotels to start now to set up the breakfast in a room and expose all their products. This is much easier from the customer side, but as I would say from the service side.
Yeah, and have you noticed also, like me, there is more attention about the restaurant in a hotel, and so my question is, majority of hotels, why it's people that are going to have dinner or lunch in a hotel, they don't have breakfast, those unconventional guests, so why hotels, in your opinion, normally doesn't have this kind of attention they have for a restaurant, also for breakfast? Because normally, like you said, everybody has breakfast, and I think in Milan, for example, the majority of people go outside for lunch and for dinner, and so there is a contrast.
I do believe they don't pay enough attention, and I would say they don't recognize yet, but they will very soon recognize the importance of the breakfast service. So as I said before, even in terms of number, okay, in terms of revenue, we do have 1/3 of our revenue on the restaurant side comes from a breakfast service. So I do believe in the future most of the restaurants and the hotels, they will have to look to improve their service, set up a buffet breakfast in the room. And that's because in particular we do have a lot of foreign people come to Milan, especially now with the Expo coming soon from May. We will have an amazing number of people. Actually in Accanto restaurant we do have 75% of our customers in hotel having breakfast, but 20-25% come from outside. I would like to improve this percentage very, very soon. That's why we continue to train our staff, and I like to talk to customers, because pay attention to customer is where you recognize where is the margin to improve.
Yes, the secret is listen to unconventional guests.
Excellent.
So perfect, and I just want to remember you the item about Expo. It's Feed the Planet, Energy for Life. So Hotel Principe di Savoia, I think it's quite ready for this event, and we just have to valorize better with communication everything you have, everything you do, and you do it very well. And so it's always a process, it's a work in progress process. So I want to thank you, Fabrizio, very much for your time and for your experience, for your sensitiveness. And we're going to see him also the 21st of January in Milan in the event The Free Golden Rules to have a successful unconventional breakfast. All you have to need to know about breakfast and nobody told you before.
See you soon. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Bye.